I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past. I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past.
how's it going? How you doing, Theo?
Hi, how's it going, Sarah? I'm
Good.
doing pretty good. What about you?
Good. I'm good. Thank you. Welcome everybody. Thanks for
Welcome.
joining us again on a Thursday build call. We're excited actually to do some demonstration that I think you guys are really going to like.
First
We're
time.
leaning, yeah, first time. Yeah, we were planning out for this call and we're gonna lean into the diversity of prompts. And I think this is going to be really good. We are kind of, I would say, dialing it down in the sense of, yes, we can come and we can show you the extreme of what Biela can do, but we want to also slow things down just a bit and talk about the prompt and enter the same idea, but with 4 different prompts so that you can see how to go about approaching writing a really good prompt, but then the outcome that we get when we enter different type of prompts. So super exciting because this feels like it's going to be very practical and we think you guys will learn a lot. So thank you for joining us. Today we are going to be looking at Job Seeker app. Isn't that correct? Tell me a bit
Yep.
about it, Theo.
So it's we're trying to build here a dashboard of sorts where you can put your so you guys know how you have like multiple platforms where you go into and upload your CV or your resume into, you write these letters, these emails, like you have a lot of platforms. That's basically what we're trying to optimize here. We're gonna have sort of like a database where we're gonna put all of these logins into for all of the websites.
Sue said, like Indeed. Yeah, so this is the idea. It's so we maybe yourself or I know I've been here before where you're looking for a job and we're thinking about that individual, the person who's like, okay, I'm going at it. Now maybe and we know that things have become more complex. So there's a lot of job board sites. And depending on your industry, there may be different job boards that post jobs in your particular area. And so it can become a lot when you are signing into multiple job boards, you're posting your resume in different places. Sometimes you go directly to the company website and you're posting your job, your resume that way. How do you manage all of those things in one location? Because you might have multiple logins and things like this. Now, the
You might
concept
do
here
multiple
also for you
resumes
guys
as
to
well.
really think about is how do we take something that's normally complex and create a product with Biela to help simplify. And so this is a real process that people go through. You could even be thinking of like college applications for kids when they're getting ready to apply for multiple colleges. How do they manage that? They're using different resources and usernames and logins. How do they put all of that in one location so that it's easy? Because actually what happens if not is you have 25 tabs open on your screen and you're like, don't close anything because I need it all. We're going to simplify that and create an app for you to be able to do that in.
And then a Windows update comes along and starts restarting your
And restarts
computer.
everything and you like lose sleep. So true. Oh,
Yep.
awesome. Oh, hold on really fast. I said, Chaotic Kyle said I was sharing the live on X. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So here's the cool thing. We're going to come at it from 4 different perspectives. And I'm gonna walk us through the first 2 really fast because I want Theo to share his screen and I want you to see those so that Biela can start building those right away. Now the other 2 prompts that we're going to create are going to be much more interactive and we're going to talk about why we're doing what we're doing so that when you start to create a prompt, you can take some of what we're talking about and use it in the way that's most applicable to you. So Theo, do you want to go ahead and share your screen?
Yep. I got
Okay,
it right
this is
here.
our opening screen. I don't want to assume anybody knows everything. This is what happens when you go to Biela.dev. This is what you see. So Theo, it doesn't even, well, he is logged in already. So you can see in the top right-hand corner, his username, password. simple, easy thing. But right from the home screen, it's going to recognize you and you can start building right from here. So we decided to approach it from two extremely different perspectives. One is give Biela a super simple prompt with essentially no detail, like oversimplified. So let's do 2 sentences, Theo, of what it is we want Biela to create. So like, I'm a job seeker and I am making applications in a lot of different places, some companies, some job board websites, and I need you to create me an app to help manage all of the details that I would need to find a new job. Is that super simple? I think that's like
All my details that I would need to find a new job,
a
right?
new job. You can correct it. Okay, read it out loud. Let's see.
All right. I'm a job seeker and I'm making applications in a lot of different places, some companies, some job board websites, and I want you to create me a website to manage all my details that I would need to find a new job. I think I would say maybe dashboard instead of website.
When you say dashboard,
Yeah.
it's a website though, isn't it?
I mean, it is, yeah. I would say, I mean, we can try website because it's like super simple. So I don't think dashboard would come into people's heads that often.
Might,
So
right?
yeah.
Or I
think
would maybe even think an app, but that's actually getting into semantics. What exactly are we building? But yes,
I think we should just keep it like this because
Okay.
we're trying to like see
Super
the
simple.
difference. But yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay, let's go ahead and enter that one.
yep. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So Biela's creating that. It's already it's in the oven. It's in the oven. Okay, now let's go back to our main. Let's go back to our main
All right.
page there.
We'll let this-
start a new product. Start
Yeah,
a
we'll
new
let this
project.
build, and I'm gonna share a new tab
New screen. Okay.
of Biela. So I got this one open. Let me share it. Awesome. So
Okay. So now this is really cool. So 2 ends of the spectrum, guys. Now we're going to look at the prompt library. And we've talked about the prompt library before. This is a super powerful tool. Why? Because Biela, working obviously with our developers and our development team, have created a number of prompts that are wildly comprehensive. And you're going to see exactly what we mean when we go into this prompt library. Now, we thought about those things off the top of our head, super basic, as you saw. Didn't even do any research, just literally plucked an idea out of thin air and put it in. We're going to see what Biela builds. Now, this is the exact opposite of that. So go into prompt library and let's look for what Biela has in the area of like career job research, right?
So the prompt library is located on the Biela website, obviously. It's right here in the corner of this card where you write your prompt into. So once we click on that one, that button, this whole window pops up and you got a lot of like...
a lot of different topics.
Categories, yeah, and topics.
Categories. You can probably search at the top or you can scan down. I mean, there's so many.
Yep, there's web apps, a tab here for web apps and also mobile apps because we also do that now. And I already found it here earlier, so I got job board and hiring.
Job board and hiring. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna click on job board and hiring.
You can click on whichever, but we're gonna do job board because it's and we have 3 options here. So let's go through all of them and see which one fits the best, right?
Okay, look at the titles: AI job matching and recommendation engine. Okay. Applicant tracking system.
Okay, applicant tracking. So I believe this one is more geared towards
like a company who's taking in a lot of applications. Yeah.
Yep. And then career development
resource hub. Comprehensive career tool with resume builder.
Yeah.
Interview prompt and salary idea. This sounds more close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's read through this prompt.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll read it. I'll read it. So we got this prompt basically says the following. So develop a complete career development resource platform for job seekers.
Okay.
Features include AI powered resume builder. You guys gotta settle down for this one because it's a long read. But yeah, we got AI powered resume builder with ATS optimization, multiple resume templates for different industries,
Okay, that's
cover
good.
letter generator with customization, LinkedIn profile optimization checker.
Nice. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, we weren't thinking about that because when you're making application, you have to update your LinkedIn. Amazing.
Yeah. Portfolio website builder for creative
Ah,
professionals.
okay.
Skills assessment test with certification.
So now that's going technical, right? So you've got portfolio website builder for creative professionals who need to show all the creative things. And then you've got skills assessment tests. So like when you're more development related, you're going to have to provide. Okay, super
Yeah.
good.
Salary calculator with location and experience factors. I never
Nice.
really even thought about this one, having it
Which
on your
is,
website.
this points out, here's the thing. This is why when we talk about the prompt library is so powerful. The type of research that's done in order to give you like that 360. Now, we may not need all of this, but what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to enter this prompt so we can compare the output of a general basic prompt and then also the prompt library. So you can see how powerful that one prompt is. Okay.
Yep. Company review and rating system. Interview question database by role and company. Video interview practice with AI feedback.
Feedback. Wow.
Career path explorer showing progression options.
Okay.
Networking event listings with RSVP. Mentorship matching program. Job search strategy guides. Industry trend reports and insights.
This is like an agency you could build. You could start charging.
Yep. Employer brand research with culture information. Benefits comparison tool across companies. Cost of living calculator for relocations.
Relocations. Wow.
Yeah. Negotiation tips and salary negotiation calculator. So it even negotiates, helps you negotiate salaries, which is crazy.
Well, yeah. And after you see the competitive pricing as a part, right? And then the ability to, it's good.
Yeah,
Very
it's really good. Career, and we're not even done. I think we're like halfway done.
No, more than half. More than half.
Career change guidance with transferable skills identification and remote work guides and resources. And we got implement resume review service with professional feedback, mock interview scheduling with career coaches, skill gap courses and training recommendations.
That's good. Skill gap courses and training recommendations. That's good.
Yep. Job search productivity tracker, networking connection tracker, company culture quiz for fit assessment.
So it does get in a bit into the like enterprise feel. This feels as if you're able to even develop an agency. So just as a quick update for people who have come on late, we are comparing prompts. So we already entered into Biela one prompt that is a very simple job seeker prompt. Now we went into the prompt library and we're seeing the opposite end of the spectrum. Okay, so this is very, very massive. So let's go ahead and enter this prompt.
Okay, let's use this prompt.
And we're not going to make any modifications. We're just going to say, build it. Now this is I would say the opposite end of the spectrum. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to modify that prompt. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a prompt that I created with ChatGPT. Why? Because let's be honest, everybody's out here using ChatGPT. Am I right?
Should I pull that one on the stream and show people?
Yeah, let's enter that one. And I'm going to share with you the process. Can you share? Do I need to send it to you? I think you have it already.
I got it.
I'm going to share with you guys the process. So I'm going to talk you through what I did. And the reason I did this is because people are using ChatGPT to write prompts, and that's totally fine. We're going to look at the output for all four so that you can see the difference. So I went on to Chat and I said, hey Chat, I want to make a simple app in Biela to track job applications. So let's think about this. A person is looking for a job and doing research. They're making applications directly on company websites as well as using job board platforms. They would need to be able to manage all the usernames and passwords to all of the sites, as well as simple progress stages across all the applications that they put in. They would also need to have stored multiple versions of their resume and cover letters. So let's build a prompt. Am I missing anything? Ask me 3 to 5 questions. So this is also really powerful. When you're talking to chat, give chat your conversation, your statement, whatever, and then say, ask me 3 to 5 questions. So chat asked me, who is this app for? Is it for one individual job seeker, or could it eventually support career coaches managing multiple clients? And I said, just a single job seeker. Second, how secure should the username password area be? Do you want it to be a simple store your logins, or should the prompt ask Biela to create a secure credential vault? I said, simply store the logins. Number 3, what stages should applications move through? For example, research, applied, following up. I said, include applied for, follow-up needed, interview scheduled, follow-up post-interview, offer status, and then offer status, and then archived. Chat asked.
I might have forgotten to share this screen. Thankfully, somebody
that's okay. No, you're fine.
Told me about. So yeah, this is the prompt here, the initial prompt, and then we went through the questions.
The questions. So I'm on the last one. Should the app include reminder tasks? And I said yes. So then chat gave me a prompt, and that's it. I didn't modify it any further than that. And chat gave a prompt based on that, and you have that. So you're looking at Theo's screen now, and you can see it. So you're going to, are you just going to copy that exact?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to copy it.
Okay.
Word for word. And
Nice.
we can put it into the Biela, but right after I share the screen for that. So.
Okay, so now this is prompt number 3, same topic. Why is this important? Because Biela can create massive things. We also can start out with very simple things. And we wanted to just demonstrate in this moment what the outcome looks like given the different prompts that we enter.
So got this entire prompt, very long, very lengthy as well. Okay, and I'm just gonna send it.
Send it. Amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
I just wanted to quickly show something that Biela told me. So in the chat, Biela can also ask questions if it's unsure about your the way that the project is going or something like that. He can actually ask you a couple questions. So we got I believe this one is so this is the prompt library one without modifying anything. So it told me this is a massive 10-page platform. Do you want me to proceed with a full build, 10 pages, all features as scoped in one continuous response? It will be a large artifact. And honestly, I'm gonna say yes. So as you guys can see, that was a question asked by Biela, and afterwards you can just say yes or no, obviously. There's also options to write your own answer, but that wasn't the case here. And it's just gonna start building your application. So that's why I wanted to showcase this.
Yeah. Good,
we can
good.
go on to the next website.
Which one was that for?
The one I showed was for the
oversimplified?
No, was for the prompt library one. I'm just opening up a new Biela tab right now.
Okay.
So let's share this. Okay, so we got a new tab with Biela.
Now,
and
so is this the 4th one?
Yes, this is the 4th one, the one where we take the prompt library one and modify it to our liking.
So now we're going to see the range of options. We're going to go back to that prompt library one that was super expansive. We're going to delete the things that we don't need, and we're going to modify it based on maybe some things we want in it that it didn't include. So this is another really powerful way, right? Even just demonstrating, if you take the prompt library exactly as it is, you might get things in your app that you don't have a use for. So what
I'll
I'm
just go.
interested to see is when we get these results, the reality is Biela does really great brainstorming. And I'm wondering if we even find anything that we should include that Biela didn't, right? That's going to be fun. But then to see how dialed in we can get it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna modify this a little bit. So what I want to do is I'm gonna change this word from hub to dashboard. I want to make it a little more dashboard oriented because I'm assuming it might build an actual website, like a landing page, like a store type website, and I don't really want that. I want a dashboard where I can go through all the items right in the sidebar or at the top.
See all of your metrics in one place.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the concept of the dashboard versus the website is it's all of your data pulled into one location so that you can easily see everything you need to see in one spot.
I'm also going to change this platform to dashboard as well.
Yeah.
And add the features include, this is where we're going to modify a little bit more. So I'm going to add here AI powered OCR. So OCR stands for optical character recognition. So it basically recognizes text from an image. So we're going to do AI powered OCR using
recognizes text from an image. So if I were to upload an image of my passport or driver's license, it's going to pull the information off of that.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
AI powered OCR for resume and personal documents. We're also going to do AI powered full featured chat for talking, for communicating, let's say, about resumes and best tips. Okay. Let's also add a settings page for adding AI API keys.
What would you use that for? API keys.
The API key is basically the key, the way we're gonna implement AI into this. So we have a key for Open Router, which uses basically a lot of it uses basically all of the AIs that you guys probably know, like all the models like Claude, ChatGPT, Grok, whatever, stuff like that. And basically it's just a key that we're gonna add it in the website. Biela knows all about this already. So it's gonna make a text box where we can put the key into it, and it's gonna automatically connect to the AI. So if you guys have a key. Yeah.
So let's, before you go further, let's talk about why would I want to do that? Now I'm just a novice making a job seeker thing. So when you talk about API keys for Open Router, make it make sense. Why do I need that?
So since we're using AI powered features like the resume builder, OCR, like optical character recognition, or the chat, we need an AI for that, and we need to pay a subscription. Obviously this is just me looking for more features to add to this page that are.
So we're connecting an AI engine to our dashboard.
Yes, we are connecting an AI model.
So if I have this subscription with ChatGPT, I would go into ChatGPT and I would say, hey, I'm going to connect you to the app I'm building in Biela.
Actually, you can ask Biela about that.
Okay.
So you can always ask Biela, you know.
Well, no, but to finish the point of what I was saying is, because then I would have to get that key from my account with chat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're connecting, essentially what we're doing, you guys, this is actually, I'm going to pause for a moment really quickly and say, first of all, hey, so good to see you. Thanks for asking. We're super happy. Indonesia, come on. That's awesome. Wow, and then I think we're, okay, I'm going to come back to this one, but there was also somebody saying hi to you today, Theo. So coming in from South Africa. Love it. Chaotic Kyle, I like the background. South Africa is the place I want to go. Excited about this. Okay, I will come back to Charles Matthews. I'll come back to you there. Okay, so let's think about this. This is really cool, you guys. This is specifically for the Job Seeker app, but when you connect AI to your app, to your solution, whatever it is, and because you have a subscription with Chat or Claude or whatever, the process to do that can be fully understood by having a conversation with Biela. But what we're showing you now is exactly how to do that. So you're going to need, when you want to connect an AI engine to your app, you're going to need a subscription with that other AI engine, whatever that is, right? And then you're going to go into that app and you're going to get an API key so that you can connect. And those two devices can now communicate and pull the information that you want. Okay. So that's essentially, in, I would like to say, laywoman's terms, what it is we're doing. But this is applicable now as well as with other things that I'm sure you're building.
It's really easy. I mean, we're kind of complicating. I'm kind of complicating it here, but the easiest way to explain this would be just to ask Biela about it, or your AI of choice, right? Because it will guide you perfectly. It will even give you instructions on where to go to get the API keys, or what to do. So just ask, and it will give you instructions, very easy instructions.
Easy to follow instructions.
Yeah.
Yep, agreed.
Let's go ahead and modify this prompt a little bit more. So do we want a LinkedIn profile optimization checker? I feel like no, because I mean, this is pretty useful, but it might require to get some LinkedIn account. So
one thing I would like though is if you could say LinkedIn profile update, like any LinkedIn profile content update. Makes sense? Because like
poster?
Well, no, maybe not a poster. It doesn't need to be designed, but like the text or the copy that you would want to update your profile.
Oh, okay. LinkedIn profile updater.
Yeah.
Let's say profile picture.
Copy.
A name maybe. Or actually, maybe not name. I don't think you change
title.
your name that.
Copy for like job title or description, because there's like a short box underneath your name on LinkedIn, and it describes like, oh, you know, I'm in the operations industry. I've done blah, blah, blah. So based on your resume.
We're going to remove the portfolio website builder. I'm not going to create a new website builder because we already have Biela here.
Yeah, it's good. I have a couple questions I want to answer from the prompt. From the chat. Let's see.
I'll go through all this, and at the end I can tell you guys what I changed while Sarah answers your questions.
Okay, the prompt to have your build to a login with password is a little. I think what you're saying is the prompt to have your build to a login. I think what you're saying, Charles, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is with your prompt, can you ensure that your website has a login required, a login and password required in order to get in? The answer to that question is yes, 100%. Even after, let's say your entire site is built or your dashboard is built, and let's say you didn't include that initially, you can just simply go to Biela and say, hey, Biela, this is great. Before we enter this dashboard, I want to make sure it's password protected. So make the first page a login, and here's what I want you to use for my credentials. And it will essentially put what we would consider like a paywall, a password wall in front of your build. So that way, when you access it on the web, you have to enter that password before you can log in. Am I a teacher? What is IRL? IRL. Do I know?
It's in real life.
In real life. That's awesome. I love that. You know, I'm a mom, so I think that teaching naturally comes with that, but also I've been a leader over teams of people, and you just naturally kind of break things down to to the basic to make sure that we're all on the same page. So I think that's probably what you're picking up on, and I take that as a compliment. So thank you. I think being a teacher is amazing. Okay, Charles says, can you add prompt like that to help finish your build? Oh, he's saying, can you use a prompt maybe from the library to help finish your build? That's a good question. And I think what you're stating is, hey, I started something and it's not quite where I want it to be. How do I implement a prompt to sort of like maybe analyze my site and help me create a prompt to to help it land? I think that's how I'm interpreting that. So what I would say, if that were the case, let's just say you're midway through a prompt or through a build, right? And you're maybe getting a little bit stuck and you're not exactly sure how to move forward. Here's one way that you could approach it. You could take a screenshot, let's just say, of your entire build, and you could, let's say, go to chat, because you don't want to use, let's say, tokens for this conversation. And you go to chat and you say, hey, chat, I'm building, and this is what I have so far, but it's not landing in maybe this area or that area. Help ask me questions so that we can create a series of instructions to get it where I need it to be. If I were trying to, I would say, quote unquote, like rescue a project, and you felt like it was maybe going a direction that you didn't want it to go and you're trying to salvage that, that's one way that I would approach it. So that way you didn't have to use token burn in order to do that. The other thing that I would potentially do is I would go into Biela in that project, and I would look to see how much money have I actually spent on this project. And if you haven't spent a lot on that project, it may be worth starting again. And the reason why I say that, and part of the reason why we're focusing on this particular build today, is because I've heard it said, maybe even 50% of the work is the prompts that you create. And sometimes we can just jump in and this is what we're going to demonstrate when we look at the output. You just jumped in and maybe you didn't really think about the prompt enough. And so the output that you got has a lot of variations that you wind up having to tweak. But if you take your time in creating the prompt and using, let's say, the prompt library as a resource so that you can think outside the box, but inside of the, let's say, industry or project that you're making, it will help you refine your prompt so that you take your time in that initial, get a really good prompt, and then you have less tweaking to do afterwards. So I hope that answered your question. I think that it did. Okay, let's take a quick pause. And thank you guys so much for all the questions. I'm going to jump back to them. I want to see, where did Theo land, so that way we can enter this prompt and see what happens.
So I went ahead and started the prompt so that we don't actually wait on nothing.
Perfect.
So we can get Biela to start coding right away. And what I did was, so I changed some words to dashboard, obviously, and I added AI-powered OCR, AI-powered full-featured chat, settings page for adding API keys using OpenRouter, I think I added AI cover letter generator. Yeah, so here.
Nice. Okay.
I also deleted a couple things. It was like a video interview simulator or something like that. I also deleted that because we don't need it. Some more Udemy courses stuff. Again, we don't really need some courses. We just want some place to track our stuff. But one thing I forgot that I'm realizing right now is we forgot to add the password and like website database. So I forgot to say that, but no worries, we can add it later on in a future prompt. I also added a cost of I believe I added, come on, where I can't find it. Cost of living, salary. Oh yeah, salary calculator with base and net inclusion. And keep scrolling down. And then I added calculator for worldwide taxes because you might want to look into that as well.
How much, if you're doing an international job. This is really good.
Exactly.
So here's what I want to point out in this process. Because we were in the right industry, and Theo was able to go through that prompt library, remove the things that weren't applicable, but it definitely did get him thinking along the line. So if you imagine yourself being in a room and you're going, okay, guys, let's get together and have an idea session around what we're building. That's essentially what the prompt library can do for you. You're sitting in a room with people who are thinking along that lines, and everything that could potentially be relevant, they're bringing up. And so you then can either modify that. It's like, I don't want a website, I want a dashboard. Okay, great. Or like, that's a great idea, but I don't think I need it in this exact use case. Throw it out. But that might also trigger a thought of something that you should include. So what we're pointing out here is that some of your best work goes into writing your prompt. It's to being in a, I would say, undistracted place, really sitting down and thinking through. There's always that moment of like, is AI going to take all of our jobs? No, but people who use AI are going to capture market share 100%. How do you use AI? You're still the engine. You're still the one who's going to bring a comprehensive thought. So you have to always remember, when making a prompt, there's a moment where you need to really sit down and engage. What exactly am I trying to do? And the prompt library is so helpful because it's going to give you all of the ideas in context. And then you can either tweak them, you can remove them, or it may inspire new ideas like the OCR thing.
Yeah.
Theo said that is so relevant because it's true. Like in interviewing, often you have to upload your resume. Upload a picture of maybe your driver's license, or if it's an international job, your passport, and being able to upload that, have that stored in a secure location. It can gather the information. It's going to help. So again, just pointing out the type of activities that you want to do when you're creating a really good prompt. Okay, so that one's building. Quick question. Has Biela, on any of the other products that we started, come up with our first prompt?
Yes.
Yes,
all of
amazing.
Them.
Okay,
which
one are we going to look at first?
I think we should do the one where it was like the simplest prompt.
Super simple, the very, very first one.
If I can find it.
For anyone who's joined us later, what we're looking at, or late, we're looking at 4 different prompts for the same topic. And the very first prompt that we entered was oversimplified, super basic. Biela, make me a job tracker app. And so we're going to look first at that one. While you pull that up, I'm going to bring a couple of comments. When in plan mode, are you able to ask it to set one up? We may also have to create a database so it can keep the record, maybe. Okay, I'm trying to understand this here. When in plan mode?
I believe it refers to setting up a Supabase database.
Okay.
So to answer your question, you got to connect it first. And once you connect your Supabase database with Biela, so let me just walk you through that real quick. So you go into code here and you can connect your database here. Once you create your Supabase account and use it to log in into, use your Supabase account in Biela here, you'll see that you have the options to create a new Supabase database. So after you click this button, it's actually going to prompt you in here. It's going to ask you, what do you want to do? And it's really important that you choose like to build a new database for it. It's going to ask you plain and simple what exactly you're going to do. So you just want to click on the recommended option, because there's I remember there's a recommended option here. And once you click on that, Biela will be smart enough to detect all the features that you might have in your application, and it will automatically create the database exactly as you need it. Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
For example, if you have an admin dashboard, you don't even have to tell Biela that you have one. it'll just automatically
Auto
detect
detect
it
it.
using the context and create the Supabase database for it.
Amazing. Okay, great. Ask this one here. How many prompts can agents keep in memory? Keep losing context. Agents can't pull up past conversations. Keep having to start over. Also can't get agents for reference files in Content Studio. Okay, first question. How many prompts can agents keep in memory?
I'm genuinely unsure about that. If you know the answer, Sarah.
Well,
But I think
I'm
it's a
looking
lot.
at it. Oh, you mean in the record, in the plan mode record? In the record of the plan? Is that what do you think that's what it's referring to?
No, I think it's like in all the chat, because plan mode and build mode are basically sharing the same context.
Yes, that's true. So I've seen a lot, but I don't necessarily know there's exact number. It's going to take up more and more space, right? So I've never seen it top out at all. But in fact, you also have to remember when you have like a very, very long strings, every time you're sending and receiving, it's sending and receiving all of that information. I kind of would like to know a bit more about maybe Adrian about this question. I understand you're saying, okay, you're making a statement that it's losing context and agents can't pull up past conversations. So some of my questions would be, are you referring to a singular project? So if you're in one project, let's say you have an account, but you've got 10 different projects, in that one project, the context is gonna stay inside of that one project, but not inside of your entire account. So if you have maybe similar projects inside of your account, still the conversation is gonna be contextually just for that one project. I hope that helps. When you say keep having to start over, can't get agents for reference files in Content Studio.
I'm not sure
Reference
what
files in
he
Content
means
Studio.
by that.
Go to Content Studio real quickly. I want to show people something. So you've got, what'd you do? There's, yeah, right there. Hold on. Stop. Don't move. Okay. So you see where it says Biela library? Yeah, you can click on that. So the Biela library is a place where a lot of things exist. Sometimes if Biela is pulling from the Biela library, the images that you see in your project will actually be in the Biela library rather than yours, because maybe it was uploaded. If you upload projects, it's going to be in your files. But I have also seen when people transfer projects that the files actually are in the Biela library instead of the individual. So you can also search. That's so funny. Look at that. There's like random stuff. But it goes to say that, yes, it's always stored. Sometimes it is in the Biela library versus in your own library. I hope that helps. Please clarify the question a bit more and I will see what I can do.
The Content Studio does have a context of the project, though.
It does, yes. So Project Studio has
context. As you guys can see, is project aware generation here using the bulk mode. So,
turn your build into a paid service. Prompt to turn your build into a paid service. I think I understand what you're saying. I know you know that we can connect Stripe. So connecting Stripe is actually fairly easy. You need a free Stripe account at least, and you can set that up and test it very easily. If you were going to turn your product into a paid service, we also through Biela, you can register your app if you have a mobile app directly with the App Store or Google Play Store, also in a very simple process. So yes, there are many ways to monetize. We would be happy to talk more about that, but yes, you can connect Stripe very easily. You can also publish your app in terms of creating an income stream from that one. Also very easy. Okay, amazing. Okay, let's take a look at this first build. This is from our super simple prompt.
Yeah, this is the super simple prompt here that we did. So it's actually more of a dashboard than I thought it was gonna be, even though we didn't.
Can you shrink the build
The
window and like, yes, you can make it a bit bigger. Okay.
All right. So yeah, this is more of a dashboard than I thought.
Okay.
And we didn't specify it.
Applications, 2 in conversation. Okay.
In
Recent
my opinion, I think it
activity.
looks pretty good.
Schedule something right over there, up next, where it says nothing scheduled.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can do anything there. Oh, I can click on the calendar and it takes me to the calendar page.
New event, top right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Close this up, but it's not really centered. I mean, can fix this real quick.
So
with
just
the
put job
tool.
title, put job interview, company, say Biela. And make it for today or tomorrow.
Is this... All right, let's make it for tomorrow. Oh yeah, speaking of, we didn't really pick the right category of stream. We didn't pick the right topic. Tomorrow is like Labor Day.
Oh, that's funny.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. I think because I don't see the
Like submit.
Yeah, so let's introduce a new tool. So if I click on this tool right here, it's gonna be able to select all the items in the page. And what this will help me to do is this will give enough context to be able to exactly know what to fix. So in this case, we have this window here that doesn't really, I can't really click on the submit or the cancel. So I'm just gonna click on it, right? So I clicked on this tool, and then I can see like the window starts to blue up a little bit. And I can click on this window here, and what that's gonna do, if I can close this and open the chat, as you guys can see, it put a div in here, which is basically this. A div is a container. So it put this, and now Biela has enough context to know what to fix. So I'm gonna say this new event box isn't centered, and I can't click on the submit button. And if we click on the prompt, prompt it up, hopefully we'll be able to fix it up real quick. So that's this tool right here. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Yeah, the selector tool or magic tool. It's very useful if you guys have something that you don't really know how to explain it to Biela. It's very easy to
highlight it.
Exactly.
Can you go back to the overview and see if it entered that appointment up next schedule? No, it didn't because there was no way to submit it. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay.
So as you guys can see, it did it first try. So let's try it again. So new interview, and it was for Biela, and it's for tomorrow. You said time interview. Hi, let's go. There we go.
Nice.
It's here.
Calendar.
But of course, this is not saved. If we refresh the website, it's not going to be saved. We need a database for that.
Okay. Let's just quickly go down the left side and take a look at.
So the second page is applications. Seems like we have a couple here that are mock datas. Okay. So they're not really true, but
click on new application. Let's see. Yeah, so company, the role you are applying for, the location, the salary range, the source, where it came from, status applied, job positioning. Oh, that's nice, job positioning. So like there's always a URL for the title. Notes, nice. Okay, and so then that's what we're seeing there.
Yeah, this probably works as well. You can try it up real quick if I just make some stuff up. Let's do that, and yeah, it's right here.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, let's look at documents.
Documents. Again, we have some mock data. This is not true. This is not real, but if we do connect the Supabase account, we can make this work with real documents.
Good. Add a document, file name, type, resume. So good. This is simple. I like it.
Yep. very easy. Companies, yeah, this is, not sure why these are here. I have Linear, Figma, Notion, Vercel.
Okay, add company.
We can add a company as
We
well.
don't have to. You're fine. Okay, interview pro. Okay, that's good.
Job boards. Oh yeah, this is the feature that we wanted, right? The one where we
It's
store
pulling in LinkedIn job board. Oh, okay, so we can.
yeah, the username, and I believe it should have had a password, but I guess not.
Well, no, I think these are actually. Go to add platform. This would be like LinkedIn URL. Yeah, username, status. So this would, I think, if you were, let's say, on a particular job board and you wanted to get the announcements or things, you would preload it and it would pop up there.
Maybe.
Nice. That's what I think.
All right,
Okay.
let's go notes. These are just simple notes. Coffee with Tom, Vercel, take home submitted. Okay. And the profile.
Nice. Nice. Amazing. Okay. Has Biela finished with any of the other ones?
Yes, they're all finished, I believe.
They're all finished. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So in the span of 1 hour, we have 4 outputs Biela made. That's amazing. We'll quickly go through these, but again, now we're looking at, that was the result of a super simple prompt, right? This was we didn't give it any other context, right? We just said make this.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna share the screen for the second one, which is the
Prompt library.
one from the prompt library. Yep. Without modifying anything. So let's get that.
Amazing.
It's this one.
Hold on, I'm going to do a couple things here really fast. Yeah. I own an AI startup specializing in news and critical information. I also have many colleagues in the AI field, most of all who are Indonesian AI founders. Amazing. They need to know about Biela. Are you sharing Biela with them? That's my next question. With Indonesia being the 4th largest AI user in the world, would you like to collaborate? Absolutely. Are you a part of our affiliate community, or have you joined Biela already? If so, please reach out. Let me know. It looks like Lenka. I love languages. I just don't know them all. But thank you so much. Absolutely. We're very interested. Please reach out via, or I guess answer that question for me. Are you already a Biela user? And if so, what is your username? And I will find you. Yes, 100%. The prompt could just just take more time for thinking, etc. Yes, totally. Take time with your prompt. Okay, perfect. Look at this. Now this is interesting. This is the one from the prompt library, and it's a full-on website, right?
This is kind of a landing page, I would say. All right, so this would be more for a company, I would say. Like if you want to...
You want to bring customers on to help them find their career. Instead
of being one...
instead of managing or tracking your own. But it's
I believe it still has the features that we want, that we're looking for. But...
And it looks like they're really pulling in a lot of resources so that this website becomes a place where people can come who are looking, right? Almost like it becomes a bit of a job board.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Or it could, I was thinking like maybe you could actually build a platform not where companies add their own jobs for, but instead maybe you could help. Maybe you have connections to companies where you could help other people find jobs, right? Like
absolutely. Or I think about, so we had a guest on yesterday who was from the Bahamas, right? So I'm thinking specifically like maybe even if you have a market that is a little bit custom or in your particular area, a site like this could easily bring networked resources. So that way you could market this to say, hey, are you in the Bahamas and looking for a job? Well, if you go to the corporations and say, I'm creating this job board Truth is, you could even probably negotiate a commission for all of the different people who find jobs on your site. That's awesome.
I have
love
another
that.
idea actually for the person who asked recently in the chat how to monetize their project. Well, here's an idea for you.
Yeah.
You can purchase an AI subscription, and you can build a website similar to this using Biela, and you can then give people advice using the AI, right? Like you can add the AI on the platform,
Yeah.
and it can let people know how their resume looks like, right, to an employer.
Yeah.
So you can give better advice than normal job boards would, or
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
they would normally build their own resume. So
true. It's very pretty too. Maybe take a
this,
quick peek at the other pages.
I really like this. I mean, it's very interesting. Very interesting website. I really like
Explore
this.
47 paths. Wait, hold on. Go back there. Explore. Look at that. 47 paths. What is that?
I can click on this career planning paths.
Read the terrain. Where does this role lead? Career path engineering. That's cool. Staff engineer, principal.
Junior,
You
mid-level.
know, this is almost giving me like mentorship vibes, right? Like when you start out, or even when people are just trying to decide, okay, which field do I want to go in, and you know, how do I know what my path could be in this particular field, right?
Yep.
That's
and
cool.
This could be like a roadmap, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Now,
again, this
let's
is more
think about,
geared
is
towards,
there
like,
do the sign in. Let's see if there are any elements that are similar to what we
support
created.
sales teams, where there's a send a message here. Start free. Let's see. So again, yeah, this is more of a company that would help you build your own resume, I suppose, than actually being a dashboard. So
Yeah,
because we
that's-
didn't specify, I mean, this is the prompt where we didn't actually specify. This is just the one where he said resource hub,
a
right?
hub.
Yeah, so we didn't a platform.
It
for
is.
job
I mean,
seekers.
and that's exactly what it is. It's a resource hub. So cool. So now let's look at the third one that we did where you
Sure.
changed it. No, that third one we did was my prompt.
The
for
chat
that,
GPT,
right?
yeah. The chat.
Okay, let's look at that one.
Okay, let me pull that up real quick.
And even looking at the difference between the way it interpreted a hub versus,
Yep.
right?
So you really got to think this through, right? Like when you start prompting, just a little bit of planning beforehand goes a long way. But yeah, let me find this real quick because it's getting a little bit confusing for me. So there's too many tabs, like you said in the beginning. You have like 25 tabs. Okay, so this is the ChatGPT one. I can scroll up a little bit, and yeah, this is the very comprehensive one that Sarah
Did
made
with
using.
chat. Now,
Yeah.
it's giving me similarity to the first one, the super basic one, but it's prettier,
It is prettier,
right?
Looks
It's
much
prettier.
better. Yeah, it has more animations as well.
Recently
For example,
added.
this one, I mean, looks so nice.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. It's so interesting how the more detail gave it.
Yep. We didn't actually read the prompt out, the one, but it was very lengthy.
Follow up needed, interview scheduled.
Oh, you wanted to read?
Okay.
Okay.
That's my dashboard. Total follow up. Okay, so that's just my overview. Go down a little bit. Recently added. Okay, let's go down. Let's go on the side panel.
Yeah, let's go to
Applications.
applications.
Okay. New application. Yeah. Things chaotic. I agree. Much better. Okay,
Wow.
it's much visually, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I really love this.
Applied
So
for
packed with
priority,
information.
location, remote salary range. Okay, this is nice. Job
Yeah, you
description.
can. I don't think you guys can see, but I can see a
Recruiter
drop down
name,
here.
contact email, next action. That's really good.
Yeah, I can see a lot of stuff. Okay. let's go to documents and
Master resume, resume cover letter, super simple. Oh, and then sorted. Writing sample, portfolio link. That's nice.
yep,
Very
portfolio
good.
website.
Yeah.
And you can edit as well. Wow. You can edit this.
Yeah.
Add document. Yep. Link URL. Yeah, this is just
Now-
using a URL, but
So Theo, for this, we also would need Supabase, right? Because we're saving these documents. Yeah.
all of these websites would need a Supabase, and we do need to connect it. But we're just showing you guys how these prompts look differently. So, in my
Amazing.
opinion, so far this is the best one that we made.
I think so too. Okay, let's
got
go to tasks.
Tasks.
Oh,
yep.
nice. Okay, new task scheduled, all not started, in progress. Okay, so you've got, where do you change the status from progress, not started?
I believe you just edit it and change the status to in progress or done.
Okay, you know what I want to do as a modifier right now?
Look, it's done. It's
I
cut.
want you to tell Biela on this status, I want to be able to update the status without having to click on the thing, right? So check.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait.
did it?
I think we can actually do it.
Okay, let's see. Go to
So-
all
Oh, yeah.
and then try to change the status from
Yeah. So you click on the checkbox here,
Uh-huh.
check circle in this case. If you click it once, it goes into in progress, and then you click it again, and
and
it's
it's done.
to done. Yeah, and then if you
Okay.
go to done and click it again, it goes back to undone or not
Undone.
started.
Undone. Okay.
Very cool. This is such
Very
a cool
cool.
concept.
Yeah. It is. It makes sense intuitively.
Yep. Very cool. So we don't even need to tell Biela to do that because they already thought for us.
I know. I love that. Which is also cool. So once you build it, you then get to go in and like explore to see the way that your ideas
feel
were
like that's-
implemented.
I feel like that's the best feature of Biela. Like you
Oh,
give it
is
a
it?
good
You can
prompt,
you go after
and
that.
then the surprise at the end is so crazy. It's like
Wow.
I'm not
oh,
even
I didn't
sure.
even notice. Yeah.
it's like filling you up with dopamine, right?
Okay. So let's come back to the main page of this again, the overview portion.
Yep.
Yeah. Your job search in one calm view. I love that. It's like, wait, we know this can be stressful. So one calm view. I like this. So far, this is my favorite. Okay, let's look at the one that we modified from chat.
Yep. I'll pull that up real quick. So this one will be the one where we modified the prompt library.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me show you guys. So let's walk through this a little bit. It's way more comprehensive in my opinion. It has a lot more going on for it. Because we told it to build it a dashboard. It is
The
a
resume
dashboard. It
builder
even
is
says it at the
nice.
top.
Yeah.
It even says it at the top. It's got a resume builder. It's got your name, your title, I guess. Oh, you can change the templates. Well, they don't really do much, I believe. Probably need to
Oh, for
connect.
your resume. Oh, nice. Okay.
Probably need to connect Supabase and then tell Biela to make this export button so it can actually make you a PDF document from it. You can input your full name, title, stuff like that, or I believe you can just use the resume OCR, so the optical character recognition, and you can upload .txt or paste text. Well, I don't really want that. I want it to do an image. Well,
Upload
I think we
it.
can modify that a little bit, but again, we do need to connect Supabase for this.
This is really nice, actually.
Yeah.
I like the resume builder. Wait, go back to the resume builder. Sorry, I got distracted.
Resume builder, yeah.
Okay, go down.
It
Experience.
stays here.
Okay. It'd be interesting to see. I don't want to do it right now, but it'd be
Look, it
interesting
even
to see
modifies this.
if it did AI modification.
Look at that. It even adds it. Start. Wow.
Oh, wow. It's super dynamic. You don't even have to press enter.
24, what, slash, oh,
Now,
2, I don't know, 2022, 2020. Wow, look at that. It even adds it. Mom, that's so crazy.
that's cool.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Okay, let's go
Achievable.
to the OCR or cover letter.
Yeah. Yeah. So OCR, we went through that, and then we got the cover letter. And you can use generate cover letter. We do have an API key for an AI, so we might actually be able to test that out. What do you guys think? What do you think, Sarah? Should we do that?
Sure.
Okay, let's see if this is, yeah. So I don't want it to be shown on the live stream, but we can paste it in and then save AI settings, and it says it's connected.
Okay.
So let's see. These are not really the best models, but we'll go with Claude 3.5. I'm not even sure we have that anymore, but let's see. So cover letter and then generate. Fill company, role, and job description.
Yeah, company. Yep, exactly.
Biela, role. What should I say?
You can say senior
Developer.
Yeah, developer, yeah.
And then job description, developer for Biela.dev. Let's see. Does this work? Ah, man. No endpoints found. So let me just modify this because I know this will work. I just got to add newer AIs to this.
Okay.
So let me just ask Biela to add.
Okay.
Please add newer.
Okay, I'm going to answer this question. How to get Supabase? It's not on my dashboard. Okay, so Charles, my first question would be, just to confirm, you have a Supabase account already. It's free, right? And you know your username and password. Then you go into the settings as Theo was demonstrating, and you go to database right there that's highlighted. And you would either create new or use existing. So if you use existing, then you're going to click there exactly, and you're going to follow. This is already on. You're going to actually follow the prompts to connect it there. I think that will fix your problem. If not, you can obviously ask Biela, but I think that's it. Now, when you say it's not on my dashboard, what I'll say here is that when you're creating a website or a site app, whatever, and Supabase is a part of it, Biela will create a dashboard that gives you a user interface, a front-end user interface to interact with the information is there. You may find it by going to the URL and do /admin, and you'll be able to see the dashboard that's created. It is a security feature, and we've talked about this before, so it's a great question, that it doesn't necessarily have a button that pops up on your website that says, click here for your admin dashboard. In fact, it's considered a security protocol to not advertise that you have an admin dashboard, because that means, hey, I'm storing all of my data for this website, hack me here, right? And so instead, it gives you the more inconspicuous route of doing Biela.dev. Well, it's not true for us, so it's fine. But Biela.dev /admin. And then that's where you would log in. And so when you do that, you'll notice that, oh, wow, there's an entire admin dashboard that's created, and it will mirror the database that is created in Supabase to manage whatever information is being collected on your website. I hope that answers your question. If not, then let me know.
So we got the AI connected, and we actually told Biela to use to add newer AI models, and it actually added. I'm gonna show you guys Claude Sonnet 4.5, and after I save the AI settings here, we can go back to cover letter, and then we can start doing this again. So company Biela, we're gonna do developer, and then Biela developer. Okay, for the job description.
Okay.
And we click on generate cover letter. And look at this. It
I'm excited to
automatically
apply for the Nice.
This
Come
is so
on.
cool.
Very cool. And obviously the more information you give it, the more accurate.
Obviously, yeah.
But now you can store that right inside. That's amazing.
We can save that, and we got
And
it
that was
saved
so
here.
easy to connect your AI engine. That's actually the first time that I've done that. That was
It's really
I feel
easy.
like I could do that on my own.
Yep. Then we got AI chat, and because we already connected, oh, this is an issue. We could use the
Selector tool.
selector tool. I keep forgetting the name, but it's fine. So we can fix that real quick, but we're not gonna do it right away. Let's just ask it something. So, what should I add in my resume so I can get a job easier?
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see what it says. Add things to get a job is backwards thinking that leads to bloated, unfocused resumes. So it gives you stuff here. You don't add things to get hired easier. Strategically showcase relevant value. So it even gives you kind of like
The
a grandmother's
recommendations, like,
advice.
hey, buddy, you're thinking about it from the wrong direction.
It even corrects you. The only things worth adding are quantified achievements, relevant technical skills, keywords, projects and portfolios, or certifications.
So good. So good. Okay, let's keep going down. I love that. I love that. Okay, now this is moving into my my first. I feel like this is really nice. I like some of the, oh, what's this? Wait, go to the skills assessment. Okay, wait, no, sorry. I'm getting that.
The LinkedIn?
Profile, input, industry domain, suggested headlines. This is so good, you guys. This is actually really good. I like this a lot.
So we can, should we suggest or should we just move on?
No, I think it's great. Go ahead, skills assessment. I want to see what that.
Add current role, so I just need to add.
Because you would want to, developer for Biela. Industry domain. Keywords.
Not sure where it's gonna add it. Oh, here. Oh, wow. It's made several.
That's nice.
And I can also rewrite the about, also with AI, so that's really cool.
This is a winner. This is a winner.
So, as you guys can see, with just a little tweaking of the prompt library prompt, we can get something that works really well and looks really good. Obviously, I mean, this is amazing. And with another prompt or two, we can even add, so obviously this is kind of open right now, but if we do connect Supabase, which is very easy, if you go into the settings database, you'll have the option to connect your Supabase account here and then create a new Supabase database. So once I click this button, it's gonna ask me in the chat what I want to do, and obviously it's probably gonna give me a couple of questions about what I want to implement. I want to think this through a little bit. I can even tell it what I wanted to do, but usually it should be able to automatically add a login page to this, so I can put this on my internet, on the web, and people can't really access it and get all my personal information. Let's
let's keep going. Skills assessment. Let's take a look at that part. JavaScript.
Start test. What is your
That's interesting. Now this gives me sort of that enterprise approach again, right? Like if you're running an agency and you're like, I want everybody to take the skills assessment test before they apply, that seems really cool. Whether or not a company would take this, no, they probably wouldn't because they've got their own skills assessment test. But that is a cool feature, and I could see ways that you could sort of modify it. One thing that I might like to see instead would be almost like job interview questions, right? And then sample answers or whatnot, so that way you can kind of practice that.
But this is a skills assessment, though.
This is skills assessment, yeah.
So communication.
But I'm saying
skills.
In this particular use case, if it's for you as an individual, you probably wouldn't need skills assessment, but it does feel relevant for the larger.
We could actually even implement the AI to give you questions, like relevant questions, right?
Yeah.
In
Yes,
this.
exactly. Okay, let's salary calculator.
Software engineer. Yeah.
And the fact that the AI is connected to this is really important. Okay, change it from San Francisco, because of course that's like the highest. Change it from San Francisco to
Dubai?
no. Well, yeah, you can to Dubai, but I was gonna say like Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Just because it's like
I don't think we have that.
Kentucky is US. Okay, Dubai. Okay, look.
Yeah, but I don't think we have it.
Yeah, San Francisco is like Silicon Valley. So this is cool since it's connected to AI. It's pulling more relevant data
Do we have
across
anyone
the entire
from
site.
Indonesia? We don't have any country. We don't have Indonesia here. I would have liked to do that just for our friend from Indonesia.
Oh, this is real fun. I got a question here. Interesting to see what the token consumption was for each build. That's a great question. Let's even before you go there, sorry, let's end with that, okay? Because we are coming to the end, but let's end with that. I love that you brought that up. Thank you so much. Let's keep going down this. I want to take a look at this.
Okay.
The rest of the elements here.
So tax calculator gives you the taxes for this. I guess UAE
obviously
has
you would
0.
need to verify this. This is and ensure that it's up to date.
I actually didn't know UAE has 0% tax, but I guess that kind of makes sense. United Kingdom, 29.5.
Wow.
Very high. Oh, and this gives you a price breakdown for the annual income.
So I would definitely say validate that, because there's so many differences when it comes to tax. Okay, cost of living. This is cool.
Austin, USA, 1,800 per month for rent, I guess.
Yep.
Rent
average
comparison.
rent.
Wow, rent in San Francisco is 3,400.
Let me tell you. Okay, that's a few hours from here. 100%.
Wow.
Cost of living.
And you can set,
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, change it from San Francisco to Dubai. Let's see. Can you do Dubai? I mean, target city.
So Dubai is 1,700. Austin is 1,800.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
That's really
I like
cool.
that. This is I like that one. Let's look at negotiation.
Negotiation. I'm not sure what this does. Oh, it gives you some tips. That's pretty cool. Be enthusiastic and firm.
Offer, not before. Use competing offers. Competing offers. Get it in writing. Be enthusiastic and firm. Anchor high. Nice.
Yep.
Silence is your friend. That's good. Got a little coaching in there. Love it.
Okay. Benefits comparison.
Oh, yes, because you can upload your.
Yeah,
typically,
you can add
it'll give you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can add your companies here that you're trying to apply for, and then compare their salaries and other things.
Very cool. Interview questions. Let's see.
Okay. So this would be probably what you meant in the skills
assessment.
Based
on the fact that you're a software engineer, hard, technical, medium, behavioral, all roles. 20 questions across 10 roles and top companies.
Apple hard. Critique our latest product.
What would you improve?
Oh, I would have a lot to tell Apple.
That's funny. That's cool though. It gets you thinking, especially if you're
career path. Should we go through all these, or should we tell people?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at. So we did 4 prompts, guys. I have to say that the best 2, Theo, were the 2 that we modified, right? So I took a very simple approach, modified it with chat. You took the very complicated prompt library, modified it. And I think our best 2 were the 2 that we modified. Super, right? We took the time. And I think that's the thing. Take the time, really design your prompt. Let's take a look at the price. How much did each one cost? And thank you so much for asking that question, I think that was, I hadn't thought about that, and it's a great way to end the show. Great way to end the show. Okay,
Yep.
so we're gonna look first at are we looking first at the first one?
Yeah, so I got this one. I believe this is the
Super
yeah,
basic prompt.
super simple one.
Oversimplified. And it
And this one,
costs
$3.58.
$3.58. Okay, nice. Okay, let's look at the prompts library. Now, if you don't have an account with Biela and you sign up for an account, you get a free prompt. And so that free prompt could be this entire website.
Yep.
And
$3.52.
wow. Same amount. That's so interesting. Okay, let's look at the chat. Let's look at
This
the chat.
looks much better, honestly, than the super
I know,
simple
and
one.
that's crazy that it costs the same.
Yep.
I would have expected this to be more.
This is the ChatGPT one.
This is a ChatGPT one.
Yep. And this one costs $3.45. Yep. 45 cents.
I mean, we're doing prototypes, you guys, for $3. So this is really important too. We've had a number of people, actually a lot of people, this is the main way that they're using Biela in this moment, but they're going out to businesses that don't have websites, and they're creating websites for them in one prompt and saying, hey, I built you a website. This is kind of the direction. Are you interested in buying this website? And then you finish it out. So essentially you're able to prototype for about $3.
Yep.
That's solid. That's very, very solid. Okay, the last one that you did.
This one is the one I did, and this one actually had an error.
Because we added a few things, right?
Yeah, so we added another thing, and it also had an error, so I had to do, so we have like 3
and we
prompts.
connected our AI to it.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, it's from 1 prompt to 5 prompts, that's 5 times increase, and it only costs $6.58.
Come on. So I'm gonna have to assume that it was probably around the same for the first prompt.
Exactly.
So under $4 for each prototype.
Yep. And then
That's
very
really
cheap from there on. But of course, it also depends on the context and more things considering. So
yeah, awesome.
But I do like this a lot.
I think this one, if I had to, I would go, this is my first. The one we did with chat would have been my second. And the other one was oversimplified. And then I would say the prompt library was actually a totally different concept, right? I mean, it's like a business, right? It's not.
It's for something else completely, yeah.
Which just goes to show that the prompt library is a great place to start. And if it's landed and it's exactly what you're looking for, perfect. But most likely you want to modify it a bit, and then that would give you your top result.
Yep.
Amazing. High five. High five.
High five.
We did it. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for coming on. Biela is a powerful tool, so we invite you to come back. If you don't already have a free account, please start one with Biela. You do get your first prompt for free, so we would encourage you to modify a prompt from the library to get an amazing result. We also do have an affiliate program. You can sign up for that affiliate program online. It's very easy to find on our homepage. You can see, as well as once you log in, it will say become an affiliate. From the affiliate dashboard, there's a lot of resources, links to these calls, and to my friend who is in Indonesia or has a lot of Indonesian connections. Please let me know by making an account, a free account, joining our affiliate program and saying, hey, I was the one in chat and I want to connect about the Indonesian market. We would be very happy to help you with that. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you next week, same time, same place. And I saw a suggestion for a social media platform. Maybe you have to check in to see, maybe we'll make that next week.
I just want to mention really quick, if anybody has any problems that they want to fix real quick, we do have a support channel on both Telegram and Discord. You'll be able to find it on the Biela homepage.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out if you have any issues that we didn't address in this live stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys. Go out there
so much.
and build. We'll see you next week.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.